6:15 in the morning. The weatherman was not wrong. There's a good inch and a half, 2 inches, inch and a half maybe. And I am very, very glad to be in a warm hostel. Wow. So I had a question about what, the specifics of what food I'm eating and how that's working. So I thought I would go through breakfast. I do a Cliff Bar when I first wake up. Then I do another one. Actually, I do a Cliff Bar when I first wake up. I'm now adding a packet of peanut butter for some extra protein. And then I do another Cliff Bar mid-morning, usually. Depends on how early I start, maybe 9:30 or so. And that's breakfast. Lunch, which is what I seem to really crave, definitely a tortilla and then some kind of big protein on it. So what I have here is tuna in sunflower oil, and the reason I'm picking the stuff packed in oil, that's 340 calories. So you're trying to maximize calories, strangely enough. Very different from how I live the rest of my life. But this tuna's been good. Up till this point, I've been eating a single serving. You can see this is for two. I don't know that these are going to be easy to find, but I can just buy two of the singles. But the ones packed in oil are much higher calorie. So this is 160 for a single serving. The stuff packed in water is like 90, so it's almost double the calories. And I'm going to start, doubling up. I was doing single serving. Now I'm going to be doing a double serving. The other things I've been using are potted meat, like deviled ham, deviled chicken, or Spam. And the Spam is like 240 calories or something. So I may even double up on that when I use it. But Spam, tuna, potted meat, that's what I've been using so far. Some people use peanut butter, but it's pretty heavy and kind of messy and more difficult to deal with. Then I don't have it here, but mid-afternoon, I try to do a snack. So that's right here. I don't have any right now. I got to buy some, but those snacks, usually like Gorp or, trail mix kind of stuff, Snickers bar, something just for mid-afternoon, like 2 o'clock. And then dinner, these dehydrated foods. The two I have here are Alpine Air. I've been liking the Good to Go the best. I'm finding that some of the ones I've had are like upwards of 1,000 calories. That's a lot to eat right before bed. So I'm not loving the really high calorie dehydrated. This one's 660. But the Good to Go single serving is more like 500, 600, 700 calories. And with, more protein at lunch and the addition of peanut butter in the morning, I'm hoping that having single serving, maybe, even less calories than this at dinner will be okay, because it just feels better. And then the other thing I'm finding really important is the hydration stuff. What am I trying to say? I can't think of the name, but the things that add salts into your water intake. And that has been something I crave, and I'm finding I need less water by drinking a lot of this stuff. So there's other brands. This is Liquid IV. Turns out you can get this at Walmart, so it's not that hard to find. I had bought it on the internet before I left. But that's the diet so far. And then basically when you get to town, anything you can get your hands on. Last night I had macaroni with chicken and bacon. This morning was a huge hiker breakfast that they provide here at the hostel as Trail Magic, which is just amazing. It was biscuits and gravy and potatoes and pancakes and, eating an amount of food I never would have guessed I could actually put down and keep down. So that's the diet so far, but I've lost a lot of weight. So we'll see if this kind of new enhanced diet with more protein at lunch and the addition of peanut butter at breakfast is enough to stabilize it a little bit. If not, I'm just going to have to keep buying more and more food. So it's been a great zero here at the 19E Hostel. We've been hanging out at the pub downstairs, getting great friends, great service, great beer, great food. They're going to put on the Big Lebowski for us to watch this evening, which will be really fun and pretty great way to deal with a day that was nothing but snow and wind and terrible weather. And I was talking to a guy on the trail yesterday who said that he had a friend who was a Russian sound engineer, And he also had one that was a Czech one too, and a Czech one too.
Let me tell you a story about a burly brown bear that walked into a Boston bar and ordered a beer. The bartender said, "I'm sorry, I don't serve burly brown bears. Beers in my Boston bar, you need to go elsewhere." The bear is livid. He slams his paw on the bar and says, "Damn it, give me a beer." Again, the bartender stands his ground and says, "No, I don't serve burly brown bears. Beers in my Boston bar. I don't serve boisterous ones. I want you to get out of here now." The bear is infuriated. He sees a woman sitting next to him. He grabs her and swallows her whole. The bartender jumps back afraid and says, "Not only do I not serve boisterous burly brown bears beers in my Boston bar, I do not serve drug addicts." The bear is all perplexed, saying, "Drug addict? What do you mean?" He says, "That was a barbiturate."